Oh man, oh man. Carbon fairings just arrived today. Look at those beauties. Oh, so I'm going to have to get the same trimming done to these as what I had done to the fiberglass ones. So the fiberglass fairings have been rejected, dejected, put up in the strung up to dry, strung up, got away with. They're going to be track only fairings, and for the road we're going carbon. We're going full carbon. No, I'm not sure I ever showed you my pathetic attempts at painting. I don't mind having a go at most things, but I will never attempt to paint anything myself again. Orange peel, Jesus. This is my lovely TT Legends tank, my beautiful TT Legends tank. Completely trashed, so it's a damn fine job that I have this as a replacement. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah. Carbon fibre, courtesy of Carbon Wally. He spent the last 7 months or so actually doing this for me, creating the moulds of the tank. Carbon Wally offered to make me a carbon tank and a carbon tail, and this is the carbon tank, finished, looking gorgeous. Ooh, that's nasty. Looking absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is proper pre-peg carbon. So this is the carbon sheets which are actually impregnated with the resin. Whereas if you get wet lay carbon, there's something to it. That's what the trimmed fairing is. The now trimmed carbon fairing, that is just wet lay carbon. So basically what they do with that, they take the mould, they put on a layer of resin inside the mould, and then they stick down dry pieces of carbon. Whereas this is wet lay, which is what all the proper manufacturers use, which is you do your mould and then you just lay in pre-pregnated pieces of carbon, which is a much more expensive way to do it. It's the proper way to make proper carbon fibre parts. And I have myself a tank finished in that there process. And also, just to the icing on the cake, is it actually has the LCR logo set into the carbon itself and painted in red. Now, it didn't come out perhaps as fantastically as it could have. It's a little bit very close up. Look at my thumb there. Look at the state of my thumb. Like that. But yeah, it's a little bit rough, tiny little bit rough around the edges, but it shows that it's a proper custom piece of work, this. A custom tank cover, an absolute one-off, and I've got the moulds as well, so if anything ever happens, I have the moulds, so I can say, Carbon Wally, I need another one. But I mean, to have something like this made as a one-off piece, I mean, thousands. I would be talking absolute thousands to have one of these made. So on the inside of it, it's very light. You can see the actual layup of the carbon on the inside. You can see the logo where it's slightly raised up there. Looks like a spider's been going mad in there. But yeah, that's what a pucker piece of carbon looks like on the inside, basically. So I'm over the moon with that, so I can now fit that to the bike. Bike is here, ready to go. Everything's ready to go. We've got the painted brace ready to go. I've also managed to, I don't know if you've seen my review, I tried a Translogic quick shifter, Intellishift quick shifter. Now this thing is incredible. Let me just pull this out a minute. Let's just pull the bike out a minute, hang on. Let me get around here, so hang on. Hang on, 2 minutes. Here it is, there's the sensor. Translogic Intellishift. Well, I did a review of one of their systems, which they wanted back. It was just a review to test it, then I had to return it. But they were so happy with my review that they actually sent me another one to actually keep. That Intellishifter is the best I've ever tried. I'll stick the review up here. Have a look at it, because if you're thinking of the quick shifter, it's an amazing bit of kit. It may be a bit more expensive than like the Heel Tech and some cheaper versions, but It works so darn well, it's unbelievable. So I've got the quick shifter, I've got the carbon tank. All I'm missing now, I've got the fairing trimmed. All I'm missing now is my tail unit, and we're all set. BD Auto Body, who do a lot of car body work, they do bikes as well. They contacted me via Facebook and offered to actually paint the belly pan for me. This is the only piece, as you know, which I've still left in fiberglass, but I've done it in gloss black. They've also painted the internal scoops in satin black, so that's all ready to go as well. I've ordered myself some nice new silver Pro-Bolt countersunk washers to do the job properly. So, you ready, beastie? It's time to get you dressed. Oh man, fitted. Woof. Belly pan fitted. Massive thanks to BD Auto Body. The shine on that. Belly pan, fairing, scoops, tank. Fitard. Someone said in the comments, the tank's massive, doesn't match the fairing. It is a big tank. That's another plate falling off. It's a big tank, and yeah, it's an unusual shape, shall we say. But it is what it is, you know, it's got character. It's got character. The weave doesn't match. That weave does not match that beautiful weave, unfortunately. But you can't have everything. You can't have it all. The tail will match that, so the tail will be just the same as that, and that will look rather splendid. I can't wait to try it. I cannot wait. She is sweet.